Good evening. Good evening, everybody. Robert Johnson. David Cowan, good evening. Jeff Lewis, good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Boris Karloff, good evening. Good evening. There's a great film on YouTube. Anita Kiefel, good evening. There's a great film on YouTube called The Sorcerers, and it stars Boris Karloff, and it's my kind of film. 1960s British horror, my kind of film. Good evening, everybody. George Blades, Pied Scooter, Steph Robinson, Kathleen Tinkler. They're rolling in. They're rolling in. You'd be surprised. Ian Lee, good evening. Good evening. So, the trick here is very simple, ladies and gentlemen. I've got one microphone going into two channels, and one channel is dry, so I can talk to you, and the other channel has echo on it for the acoustic guitar. Dry, echo, dry, hello, good evening. The Boris Karloff, good evening. The Boris Karloff microphone. Okay, so good evening. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I made a cup of tea. I'm treading water, you see. I'm treading water for you all to come in. Yes. Let us just finish this tea because it'll go cold if I don't. Okay, first things first. Bev Ferrier in South Africa, I believe. I've got my camera inputs the wrong way around, so you're going to have this the long shot we called in the business. We call that the long shot in business. I don't know what you fucking call it, I'm talking shite. But John Holbrook, good evening. So when that camera changes, it'll go to the other shot, which is supposed to be that shot. So I've just got the cameras in different... I suppose you're waiting for some music, are you? I'm glad you all seem to enjoy the show with Paul Wilson during the week. We'll be back doing more. Probably monthly, I think, every month. Okay, now, there you go. You see, that's supposed to be the first shot, but now it's the second shot. So they're going to be the other way around. But actually, the other one's a better picture. Oh, Jesus. Right, okay. First track, State of the Nation. When I wrote this piece of music for the Learning Curve CD, however many years ago it was, I thought the country was in a bad state. I had no idea just how good things were going to get. Okay, there you go. Sean Patrick Donnelly, Houston Leon Galan, Rax FX 66 pack. Good evening. Yes, I hope you all enjoyed the. Certainly appeared that you were enjoying the show with Paul Wilson, and he's a fantastic player and he's a good lad. And this guitar belongs to him also because I'm working for the band of I'm working for the Band of Friends, and this guitar was needed. So the Gibson 335 has gone back to Paul Wilson, and the Taylor Acoustic has come back to Paul Rose, and it's a very fine guitar. Let's put the reverb on it and play a track. Here we go. Good evening. of acoustic for a change, ladies and gentlemen. And after all, it does say on the titles Paul Rose Electric Acoustic Guitar Stream. And I very rarely play the acoustic now. You're probably wondering, why don't I play acoustic guitar more on the live stream? Well, I'll tell you. My acoustic needs a refret. I've worn the frets out of it, flattened the frets completely. And tried adjusting the bridge, tried adjusting this, that, and the other. There's just no way around it. The frets are gone and it needs to be refretted. And that guitar is in the safe care of Mr. Trevor Wilkinson. And he will be refretting that guitar in due course. Yeah, state of the nation. Yeah. Yeah, this is a Taylor acoustic, which belongs to a friend of mine called Paul Wilson, who plays the piano. You know him. You know him. I'll give you his address. You can all go around and see him. Right. Okay. What was the other thing I was going to do? Right. Autumn Leaves. I know I played this one last week. But really, the arrangement is for acoustic guitar, and I played it on the Gibson. I think there's nothing the matter with playing it on a Gibson. There's nothing wrong with playing it on a Gibson. Do I like Pat Metheny? He's one of the top 5 greatest guitar players who ever walked the planet. I have lots of Pat Metheny music. And of course, Mark Egan, who plays bass, who used to play bass with Pat Metheny, plays bass with me in New York. Yes, if you're paying attention, you would have seen that. If you go on YouTube and put in Paul Rose, Mark Egan, you'll see me and Mark. We tend to go a little bit far out on the jazz thing. With Thierry Arpino, who are the Parisian Terry Bozzio, who also lives in New York, and I hope to be getting back there to work with my New York friends as soon as possible. Yes, I like Pat Metheny. I think he's one of the all-time greats, and I would not, under any circumstances, put myself anywhere near his caliber. He's one of the greatest. This one's called Autumn Leaves, and it goes like this. Now, whoop, where's he gone? There's a guitar in the way. Whoa, lad. That's better. Okay, I'll just let that change. Yes, okay. So, thank you, Herbus. Good evening in Switzerland. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Peter Loudon. Thank you very much, Justo. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. I appreciate your kind words. I'm not here for kind words, but I will take them. I will accept them. I'm here to play music. It's always been about the music. You know, I contemplated going to the NAMM show in January. And I'm kind of in two minds as to whether or not I'm going to go, because it's a trade show, you know. It's about selling stuff. It's about manufacturers selling stuff to distributors, and distributors negotiating with manufacturers and this, that, and the other. And that's fine, you know, but, you know, I'm not really into demoing gear. Like, I mean, I've done demos. And I've seen you demo Seymour Duncan. Yes, I've demoed Seymour Duncan. I've demoed LSL because I've got relationships with those people, and because ultimately it's about the music, and it always has been for me. And there's not much. I can't put my heart into anything that isn't just about the kind of music that I'm interested in. You know, I just can't do it. Which is why I'm not on the front cover of Guitarist magazine every 5 freaking minutes. And at the end, I have been on the front cover of Guitarist magazine. It makes no difference. It makes no difference. I was on a London double-decker bus going up York Way, and I was in this guitar magazine. I showed it to the bus conductor, and he turned out to be Irish, and he said, "Have you ever heard of a guitar player called Rory Gallagher?" I says, "Well, funnily enough." And yes, it's a funny old world, isn't it? But I mean, there's a guitar workshop masterclass from Pat Metheny. I think he's in Spain or something like that, or he's in Italy or something, and he's doing a guitar masterclass. Then he comes in, and he sits down, and everybody gives him a round of applause because a legendary guitar player has entered the room. And he says, "Okay, can you just give me a few minutes?" And he says, "I want to warm up, you know." And you got to get the brain and the fingers coordinated, you know. So he's doing these warm ups, and he gets a round of applause for just warming up, because it's so good, you know. It's so good. And then he starts to play the music, and it's kind of like people have got stuck on the warm-ups. I'm going to get, you know, run the risk of hate mail here, you know, and hatemail.com. But I uninstalled my Twitter. I've killed my Twitter account because I kept getting these 10, 15, 20 second blasts of these guitar players, and they didn't have a tune between them. There, I said it. I can't remember what. I can remember they all played fast, and I can remember it was very, very polished and very well executed. But I can't remember anything other than that. And there was nothing about it that made me want to go back and hear it again. It's all warm-ups. Everybody's warming up. Yeah. I don't know why I don't talk to you without the headphones on, because I need to know that you can hear me. Oh, now, what did I say? I said I was going to do a bit of a rocky night. Did I not say that? Tell us I didn't say it. I did. I put it on Facebook. Gonna be a rocky old night. So, what better way? This Fender strap. This strap's a piece of shit. Anyway, yeah. If you're gonna rock, you've got to get the Strat on, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I'm up there with Pat Metheny. I think he lives in New York. I think he lives in New York State, and I was up there in New York State. But he's something else, this old Paddy. What a contrast in sounds that is. Is everything coming through loud and clear? Yeah. We all love the Strat. Okay, to talk amongst ourselves for a moment. I tune to 432 hertz because I'm a superstitious guy. And I'm working with a band of friends. Doing a lot of work. I'm producing more stuff for the band of friends with great privilege, great honour and great willingness. And I forgot to tune this guitar back to 432. It's only a third of a semitone, you know. If that's a semitone, it's just a tiny bit. It's a tiny bit flat. But oh boy, I reckon Mozart and Beethoven all tuned in 432 as well. At the risk of the guitar. Thank you very much, Herbus. Herbus is digging the show down in Brazil. That's nice. Okay. Here we go. Number 3, Dopamine Disaster 2, ladies and gentlemen. Dirk, good evening, Dirk. We're getting ever closer to the arrival in New York. Your English is perfectly understandable, Herbus. It's perfectly okay. Dopamine Disaster 2. Wish me luck. Brendan O'Neill on drums. Me on bass. That goes like that, you see. Good evening, Stephen Coleman. My G-string's tight. Okay, what's number 4? Number 4, ladies and gentlemen. Frank Zappa. Frank Zappa. Mark up in Glasgow. Mark Bradley up in Glasgow. Mark will be up there soon. I'm going to go for a bite to eat, I think. This one's by Frank Zappa. It's called Watermelon and Easter Hay. Once again, it's Brendan O'Neill on the drums. And the one thing I forgot to do was tune this guitar to 432 before the show started. Okay. One-to-one guitar lessons are available online via Skype or Zoom. Well, what are you waiting for, ladies and gentlemen? I do like a laugh. I do like a laugh. Yes. Okay. Oh, dear me. Watermelon and Easter Hay. Frank Zappa. Let's get the sound right first there. Let's get the sound right. Here we go. Watermelon and Easter Hay by your Uncle Frank Zappa. Thank you very much. Rory O'Connor, Zappa on steroids, Jeff Lewis, Houston Leon. Thank you very much, folks. I think that when I'm doing these streams, sometimes, you know, you think to cut tracks out and make them standalones, you know. So basically this stream will go onto my server, and then I can download it from the server and I can snip it up. And I think that that version of Watermelon in Easter Hay is a good candidate for snippage. Yeah, great. Thank you, Peter Green. Pete Green. Over the water there in Burnup Field, I think. Okay, what's number 5? Call Me the Breeze. Oh my goodness gracious me. Yes, oh, smash the guitar up. Go on, son. Yes, that's it. Okay, Call Me the Breeze. I'm going to sing, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Now, before I start singing, let me tell you ahead of time. I don't need to talk into that microphone because it's switched off. Let me tell you ahead of time. I haven't checked the vocal mic volume. So let's see what happens. It's very low there. It is. 1, 2. Okay, so let's talk about Call Me the Breeze for a moment. I used to work as a kind of a duet duo with a gentleman called Willie Duggan, who is no longer with us. He died a few years ago, Willie, and a great, unique musician. And he used to come round to the house with his electric mandolin. He used to play this little electric mandolin with a wah-wah pedal and a fuzz box and an echo unit. It was insane. Very funny, but very talented and a great singer. And he used to bring cover versions. Say, why don't we cover this song? Why don't we cover that song? And he used to bring songs that I hadn't heard, and he would play them, and I would think, yeah, let's do that. That seems like a good one. And then when you heard the original, it bore absolutely no resemblance to the original because he would have such an original take on it. And so there's 2 songs that we covered really. One was just My Imagination, and the other one was this. And I can't play these numbers without giving Willie credit. I can't. It wouldn't be right, you know. So so here we go. What number was it? 5? Yeah. Where they call me the breeze, I came rolling down that road. Where they call me the breeze, I came rolling down that road. I ain't got me nobody, I ain't carrying no load. There ain't no change in the weather, there ain't no change in me. There ain't no change in the weather, ain't no change in me. I ain't got me nobody. Nobody cares for me. Nobody cares for me.
I got that green light, baby. I gotta be moving on. I've got that green light, baby. I gotta be moving on. I might go out to California or go to Georgia. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Hello! There you are. Okay. Call Me the Breeze, written by J.J. Cale. And that arrangement, that idea, the beginning of that idea, come from a gentleman called Willie Duggan, who came from Gateshead upon Tyne, who died just a few years ago. And we did Just My Imagination, and I did some instrumental stuff as well, and EMI were interested. Island Records were also interested in it. Let me tell you something about a track that I put on a demo that went to Island Records. I played the lick like this, okay? But the edge wasn't good enough to play it like that, so he played it like this. What a wimp. Track 6, Suicide. Cheeky little urchin up there in Newcastle. Okay. This one's Ted McKenna on drums. It was Jesus. It was Jim Drummond on drums previous. This is Ted.
What? Old-time suicide happens every day. Old-time suicide, it's the only game I play. Tried my very best, believe me. What more can I say? No time to decide if I'm right or wrong. Both eyes open wide, see where I belong. Tell myself to not believe me. Old-time suicide happens every day. Old-time suicide is the only game I play. Tried my very best, believe me. What more can I say? Tried my very best, believe me. What more can I say? Tried my very best, believe me. What more can I say?
Suicide from the White Mountain Road album, which is available on vinyl, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, this microphone stands knackered. See, it doesn't stay still, so it comes towards me. It attacks me while I'm trying to play guitar solo. It wants to knock me teeth out, a bit like the Edge of U2. He wants to knock me teeth out. Don't speak the truth, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, number 7, Take a Mile. Let's have a look at this then. Also from the White Mountain Road album. Do I speak Spanish? No. No, I don't speak Spanish. If I could speak Spanish, I would speak it all the time. Suicide. Take a Mile, White Mountain Road. Chad McKenna on drums, Kenny Hutchison on bass, me on keyboards.
Well, I spent all my money looking for the good time. When I spent all my money, I only found a sad time. But if you give me an inch, I'm gonna take a mile. I'll step on your toes if I can get what's mine. I'll bury my head in the sand, but the thought of throwing my life away. 10 long years wasted going out to play. If you give me an inch, I'm gonna take a mile, and I'll step on your toes if I can get free my mind, redefine, redecide, realize. If you give me an inch, I'm gonna take a mile, and I'll step on your toes if I can get what's mine. drink up all night, fight for your life. Alright, you're right, they're wrong. I can't get along. But if you give me an inch, I'm gonna take a mile. I'll step on your toes if I can get what's mine, baby.
Okay, that was called Take a Mile. Jeff, do you know the story of that? I'm not going to tell it, but you can have a look online and find out for yourself. I won't say anything about it because it's best I don't. But that was called Take a Mile, and it's about just being an alcoholic and an addict, basically. Voila. What's number 8? That was number 7. So what's number? Oh, it's Benny Hill. It's the Benny Hill thing. Okay. Let's do a bit of Benny Hill, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, Norbert, in Austria. Listen to Mozart every day. It's good for your health. Goes like that. Hey, I know what's happened is like. Right, so, no need for the vote. Ray, you talking about Benny Hill? Amadeus. I'll just tell you basically that I was reading about, I like Mozart's 40th Symphony very much. I think it's a wonderful, wonderful creation. I'll tell you what I know about Mozart's 40th Symphony. If you would allow me to, I shall tell you what I know. Good evening. He was broke, skint, had no money. He moved away from the city and he was living in the suburbs of Vienna, and he wasn't being commissioned at this point. Nobody was paying him to write any music. He and his wife had 6 children, 4 of which died. And so the 4th child who died, it was at this time when he was living in the suburbs and he was broke, he had no money, and so he was writing music purely for himself. He wasn't being commissioned. He was just sitting in the house grieving for his lost daughter and the previous 3 children who died. And he wrote Symphony 39, 40 and 41. And let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, Symphony number 40, the second movement. Oh my goodness gracious me. This is not an artist writing music for fame. This is not an artist writing music for money. This is an artist writing music for the sake of art and expression. And it's the greatest fucking thing you're ever going to hear. Second movement, Mozart Symphony number 40. Get the Carl Baum one, Carl Böhm, or Herbert von Karajan, Berlin Philharmonic, either one of those two. Berlin Philharmonic, Carl Böhm, or Herbert von Karajan, Mozart Symphony number 40. Second movement, blows me mind. I listen to it every day. I can't stop myself. I'm beyond help. I'm beyond help. I'm beyond help. There will be no live stream next week. There will be no live stream next week. Because I'm on the road, ladies and gentlemen. Got gigs with the band of friends. And I'm going to be in London. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be in London. The great city itself. It's the greatest city in the world, according to my opinion, but everybody's entitled to an opinion. So I'm really looking forward to getting out. We'll be rehearsing all week in the Lake District, and then we'll be going to London on Saturday to play in Chelsea. Chelsea, my son. Get yourself down to Chelsea and have a tear up. And then we'll have a little trip out. We'll have a little day trip to Faversham in Kent for a New Day festival on Sunday. And then I'll be coming back to Newcastle to finish the work that I'm doing in the studio here. So, there you go. Now, what am I doing? I am going back to London, ladies and gentlemen.
Now, take me back to London. Take me back to London.
I want you to drink all of that. You understand? Just like it was with my brother Frank. Watch it. Drink up. Drink it! You ever go to the house when he was spewing it out? You can pass the glass around when the carbon over the top. Hey! Goodbye!
Yeah, theme tune to the Michael Caine film, Get Carter. Okay, I think that's pretty much the end of the show, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, Sean Harrop. The venue's called Under the Bridge, and it's in Chelsea. I don't know which bridge it's under, but it's very possibly Chelsea Bridge. Isn't it? I don't know. Chelsea. Chelsea. A lot of episodes of the Sweeney film down that way. In the mind down in it. Cirrus Major, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Should we do one more? Shall we do one more? Addiction. Okay, I'm going to do one more. It's called Addiction. Stamford Bridge footy ground. Yeah, it could be. Is that where it is? Stamford Bridge? No. No, I don't know. I've never been to this venue before. It's called Under the Bridge. It's in Chelsea. It's on Saturday night. The band of friends with a headline band. Topping the bill, of course, ladies and gentlemen. I'm really looking forward to going back to London for many reasons. One of them being I love London, and I've got a lot of friends down there. I stopped drinking in London 26 years ago, ladies and gentlemen. And I've got a lot of friends down there who I'm going to try to catch up with. Yes, I am. Meanwhile, I'm going to play Addiction. And it's going to go like this. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Stamford Bridge. Is that Chelsea's or Fulham's? That shows how much I know about football. Anyway, Chelsea Blues Festival, Saturday night, London. Yes. Venue's called Under the Bridge. Okay, business. I have a PayPal account, ladies and gentlemen, and you know I'm not here for you to give me money. I'm here to play music. I've done a lot of streams without anybody giving me any money, and that's okay. Keep your finger over that button and send money, yes, by all means. But I'm not sitting here thinking, oh, I'm going to make some money. All I think is I'm going to set up and I'm going to make some music that people are going to enjoy. That's what I'm here for. That's why I'm not particularly interested in the NARM show in Los Angeles, because it's not really about playing, it's about something else. Anyway, I'll go to the NARM show. You watch what a little hypocrite, what a little attention junkie hypocrite Paul Rose is. No, it's jumping on YouTube every 24 bloody hours to say something about absolutely fucking nothing at all. What's the point? Once a week, play some good music. And I have to say that doing the show with Paul Wilson during the week's been good for the show tonight. It's been good for the show tonight because I feel like, you know, something new. And again, those of you who watched the show with Paul Wilson playing piano Tuesday, you know, it was never my intention to just sit here by myself streaming week after week after week after week. It was my intention was to bring people in and do things, but we had the COVID happen and we had the lockdowns happen and it stopped everything, you know. I wasn't born with a guitar, but I got one when I was 9 years old. Master. I like the name Master. Yes. Who could that be, I wonder? You're not on Doctor Who, are you? We're not here to have fun, ladies and gentlemen. We're not here to laugh and have fun. Yeah, so, you know, getting Paul in to play the piano was a great thing to break up the potential repetition which COVID inflicted. So anyway, I have this vision of me dying here of a fatal heart attack, and like this, you know, dead like that, right, and it going on for days, you know, like me sitting here dead for days, and it ending up on the big screen in Times Square in New York, you know, man dies live on the internet, and nobody knows where he is, and nobody can go there to switch off the cameras. So, you know, you're on it, and it becomes like a thing on 24 hours, and everybody sits there waiting for the police to find the address and break in. Yes, that's the dark British sense of humour you'll see coming through there. You'll see it's a little bit strange. Thank you, much enjoyed. Thank you, miss. Yes, right, I'm going to go. Thank you very much. Hope you've enjoyed it. Let's stop the playlist so the camera doesn't change. I've got a funny feeling. That there's something not quite right with that camera because it doesn't look as nice as that one does. And I mess about with the shutter speed, and I mess about with the what's it, but that looks nice and rich, and that looks a little bit on the pale side. Maybe it's just the position of the cameras. I don't know, but. I suppose it doesn't really matter at the end of the day, does it? Okay, folks, thank you very much. Have you liked? Have you subscribed? Have you liked? Have you subscribed? If you want to send me an email, if you have any questions, if you want Paul Wilson's address, email me, paul@paulrose.co.uk. Questions about gear, questions about guitars, strings, plectrums. I'm going to fly to Los Angeles, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to fly to Los Angeles and I'm going to go to the NARM show and I'm going to talk about guitar picks. I like this guitar pick because it gives me my tone. I found my tone with this guitar pick, ladies and gentlemen. And I've spent £2,000 to fly over here to make a YouTube video to tell you about it. Fuck off. Okay, thanks very much, ladies and gentlemen. Good night.